Welcome to the only daily podcast focusing on compliance news of the day. Each morning, start your day with a cup of coffee and Tom Fox, the voice of compliance, to hear about 4 of the top compliance, corruption, or leadership stories you will need to start your day. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network.
First, a word from our sponsor. Look, 2020 has proven to be the year of many things, and the same for 2022. But if you're a small business, this could also be the year you switch to a better payroll. Gusto wasn't just built for small businesses, it was built for the people behind them. Their online payroll is easy to use. Gusto can automatically calculate paychecks and file all your payroll taxes, which means you have more time to run your business. Plus, Gusto does way more than payroll. Gusto helps with time tracking, health insurance, 401ks, onboarding, commuter benefits, offer letters, access to HR experts. You get the idea. It's super easy to set up and get started. If you're moving from another provider, they can transfer all your data for you. It's no surprise that 94% of customers are likely to recommend Gusto. And here's the best part. Because you're a listener to this podcast, you get 3 months totally free. All you have to do is go to gusto.com/compliance. That's gusto.com/compliance. I'm telling you, you're going to love Gusto. Get started today. What is Leica? Leica makes your entire compliance process simple. Leica goes beyond integrations. Their platform connects to your everyday applications and applies actual human expertise to robust software that powers your compliance. Leica easily connects to your applications and instantly creates tailored policies based on your business. Then, compliance experts guide you through automated workflows designed to help you conquer certifications like SOC 2, HIPAA, and GDPR. Leica is the only compliance platform that offers a true integrated audit solution. No more messy spreadsheets, miscellaneous audit documents. Their team of experts manages your audit from beginning to end. Leica is more than just one solution. It maintains 100% confidence in your compliance program with custom monitors and alerts. As the compliance evangelist, I certainly understand the complexities around compliance, particularly around SOC 2, HIPAA, and GDPR. It's hard to unpack requirements when you may not know what they are within your budget and your growth stage. Leica is the solution for you. Listeners to this podcast get 20% off when you join. Visit heyleica.com/compliance to get their exclusive deal. That's heylaika.com/compliance to request a demo and get 20% off when you sign up with Leica. The Daily Compliance News for October 29, 2021, the Meta edition. And we begin with that as our lead story as Facebook has renamed itself Meta, the social media network under fire for intentionally spreading misinformation. So the change was part of its bet on the next digital frontier called the metaverse. What's in a name? Well, obviously Facebook wants to try to get away from all the problems they are currently in and have been, but all of their apps and other properties will now remain under the Meta umbrella. That includes Instagram and WhatsApp. The move punctuates how Mark Zuckerberg plans to refocus the company on what he sees as the next digital frontier, the unification of disparate digital worlds into something called the metaverse. At the same time, Facebook hopes that it will help distance the company from the controversy it's facing around spreading hate speech and misinformation. Next up, the Deputy Attorney General, or DAG for those in the know, Lisa Monaco, says that repeat corporate offenders could face more sanctions from the Department of Justice, and they will take a tougher stance on companies with long rap sheets and try to enhance efforts to ensure guilty individuals are charged alongside companies. They're going to bring back the requirement under the Yates memo that companies must provide information on all employees or executives believed to have participated in crimes such as bribery and corruption under the FCPA. If corporations don't, they won't qualify for leniency programs. They also said they are going to revisit the issue of monitorships and looking at deferred prosecution agreements to see if companies have complied with the terms of their obligations. So this is the second speech we've now had from the Department of Justice that they're going to toughen things up. So we're going to keep an eye on that. Next up, also from the Wall Street Journal, Risk and Compliance Journal, this one from Mingy Sun, the prior stories from Dylan Tokar. More tech whistleblowers are expected. They're coming forward with concerns and information about their workplaces following the Facebook papers. We didn't see a ton of this in Silicon Valley, and now we have, says Mary Inman, who I interview on an upcoming podcast. It's become more of an acceptable path to be a whistleblower, and there are role models now. So there'll be more whistleblowing from tech. And finally, Congress, specifically the Democrats, skewered major oil companies today in hearings for their hiding of climate change information. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network and a proud member of C-Suite Radio. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow.
This podcast is a part of the C-Suite Radio Network. For more top business podcasts, visit c-suiteradio.com.